Good morning, traders, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So, the confusion continues, and yesterday was driven by politicians again. So, if you don't know the news, Trump came out with a tweet last night calling off all stimulus negotiations in the US, which put the markets into turmoil, and pretty much everything, the dollar, the Nasdaq, the S&P, the Russell, the Dow Jones, all got hammered a good 2% on average. So at the moment, that is what's driving the markets right now. Everything is about what the Feds are going to do, what stimulus package is going to go into the US market, and that is what the markets are waiting for. So as far as I'm concerned, no stimulus, then the market's falling. So stimulus, then the market's going up. So at the moment, as far as I'm concerned, I think there are some politicians that are making a lot of money out of this. It's quite amazing that you can move the markets with simple tweets. That's just a fascinating part of all of this to me. But anyway, we know that doesn't happen, right? For the DAX at the moment, this area that we're battling with here, and it's basically 12,859, 12,860. I mean, we've been battling with this up and down for a number of months, pretty much since May, where we've been battling with this area. And yesterday, that's a rejection of that level. So there are some gaps. There's a gap to the downside. There are a lot of gaps further down, but I'm more interested in this gap here at the moment. And I suppose the logical thing to do at the moment is you should see Europe go into panic mode as well. Okay, so Europe going into panic mode. Here's the gap down here, at least closing that gap. Let's just put a level in there. There's our level. You can see there's my swing high, swing lows. So that is 12,683. Now from where we are, that's only 100 points. And what I want to do quickly is just have a look at what the DAX futures market is doing. And lo and behold, it's up 0.7%. So your guess is as good as mine on this at the moment. Really this break over here of 12,859. We've got a bit of a break, we've got to pull down, we've got to stayed above it most of the day, and it was looking like we were going to get a daily close above there, which we didn't get. So for me, this is probably just keep my money in my pocket, stay away from this again, because I think we're going to get more of this price action now. So this is the range that I think we need to focus on. So anything between 12,859 and 12,683. That's pretty much what I think we're going to be stuck in for a while. Nothing really else that I can add to that. There's no reversal patterns. There's no really bullish patterns. There's no really bearish patterns. I think Europe is just sitting back and watching the chaos in the US political landscape at the moment, and just sitting tight, waiting for the elections. And once the elections are over, then hopefully they'll be able to get some direction as well. So at the moment, I think we're going to continue wandering around headless at the moment. I think that's exactly what the DAX is doing. And the real story here, I mean, we don't really have much reaction to the American noise at the moment, which is surprising because normally this is linked pretty heavily. So so I think for me, we are up at the moment 0.7%, so we're 12,845, which is just below this weekly level. I would expect us to come back and close the opening gap anyway, and I wouldn't be too surprised to see us move to the bottom here as well. So I think we're going to have to wait and see how Europe reacts. That's a key thing. I think the DAX was closed last night once that tweet came through. So we have to wait and see how Europe reacts to the American noise, see if it does influence the market. But this area down here is definitely an area to buy off, and probably another 50 to 100 point scalp to the upside. I'm still not convinced that you want to be shorting the DAX at the moment based on what I see here. This was a break of that level. So we did get a break up there. You got a very small sell-off with the noise. Oh, I suppose not that small, 1% sell-off. So yeah, I think wait and see for me. Probably just keep my money in my pocket. Not going to bother with anything today until I can see what's happening with all the political noise and see if we can get some kind of direction. Anyway, hope it helps you somewhat, and we will catch you later. Cheers for now.